Natsumi. S.C.A.T. 1991. World-1.net. At world-1.net. S.C.A.T. from Natsumi. Adventures on Channel 3. I see the bros. I see high score. 0 life, 6. You must destroy them. The earth is counting on you.
Good luck.
Yeah, what was this? Doesn't say something about the other character is a girl.
Is it? Because
Oh,
it just
yeah.
looked like a red thing when Dave and I played together.
It's a girl.
So she's kind of a shim. It's Pat.
So-
It's Pat.
Would we... This time we're coming in and we actually played this game because Dave is a collector too. Dave, introduce yourself because
Hi.
this is the first time
My
you're
name's
on
Dave.
World
Yeah, thank you. I'm a big NES collector. Kevin's friend, obviously, and I'm up to 273 games. This is my second rarest game.
So
What's
this
your first rarest game that you have?
DuckTales 2.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
That's
I got that one for $80.
also available
Yeah,
on
that's
world-1.net.
I-
Note
I-
that run.
Yeah.
DuckTales 2 is a good one.
Yep.
Oh, actually, speaking of DuckTales, I played the new game.
Yeah, how was HD?
Oh,
When's
yeah.
that out? I want that.
Yeah, I don't know when it's coming out, but I played it. I played that and Killer Instinct.
Was the feel good for DuckTales?
It felt great, man. The controls are exactly like the Nintendo game. Everything just looks a little better. The maps have kind of been redone, like kind of reimagined, but they're still the same. Like we played through the jungle, like the Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay.
The demo level that they showed us, like for the reveal when they showed what we were gonna play, they played a little bit of the Transylvania level. So it looks like it's gonna be like a
That level
reboot
was sweet,
of it.
as I recall.
I kind of wish they would have kept it actually in the 8-bit style, like they did with the Mega Man 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you.
I
But
kind
it
of
looks good and it feels good.
I take a different stance on it. I would have rather seen them do a DuckTales 3 with all the effort they put into it. They could have probably made a whole new game. And
Well,
it
but
they're
wouldn't have been
lazy.
hard.
It's probably
Well,
just a bunch of interns.
Well, no, they're probably trying to do what they tried to do with Sonic. Because when Sonic 4 came out, they were just rehashing Sonic 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or Sonic 1, 2, and 3.
Really? Is that what happened?
But yes, like Sonic 4 Episode 1 was Sonic 1. And then
didn't know
Sonic
that.
4 Episode 2 was Sonic and Tails.
Gotcha.
And then I guess no one liked Sonic 4 Episode 2, so they haven't made a third one yet.
You and I spent, what, about 20 minutes on Sonic 3?
Yeah, and it was probably about 20
In
minutes
my
too long
burgeoning
for
Sega
me.
Genesis collection?
Yeah. Yep, it's getting there.
Stuck in my throat. Sorry, guys.
Oh man, yeah, I can't wait till the Adventures in Channel 3 adds the C button.
Yeah.
We're gonna add the C button,
have-
guys.
That's
I have
coming up.
one game
We're
that I've
going
heard
16-bit.
I can run through.
Out of
So
control.
What's the first run through gonna be?
it's gonna be a game called Dark Castle.
Oh my gosh, not
Dark
Dark
Castle.
Did you actually beat that?
Yeah, it's not hard. Everyone complains about it, but it's not
Yeah,
that
where
hard.
you accidentally step down
and it's
and
not
fall.
even a bad
and...
game. Everyone complains about the games being bad. They just don't know how to play.
Gotcha. So about the SCAT game,
Let's go. Scat.
let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's a lot like a really early version of Forgotten World on the Genesis.
Agreed.
I'd like to.
Wait. Wasn't Forgotten Worlds on TurboGrafx 16 first?
Couldn't tell you. I didn't have one.
When I compare it, of course, I go NES style on it, so I got to go with what came before it. So to me, it's a combination of Contra and Silver Surfer, without the instant deaths.
Yeah, Silver Surfer is a one-hit death kind of game.
Yeah, but and so is Contra. But the thing about it is, though, that you have these orbs floating around, like in Silver Surfer, which you can reposition.
Yeah. You
And
can
it's got a
control.
very Contra feel to it, where you get the different weapons.
Well, it even uses some of the same sounds.
Yeah, it's kind
I
of
agree.
Gradius in a way.
Yeah, the Gradius, Life Force, and Parodius Da.
Yeah.
All three of those Nintendo games are the same game.
If you were a guy in Contra, floating.
Yeah.
If.
So I noticed in this game you're basically using the wave gun the whole way through.
Smart
That's-
move, probably.
Pretty much, it's just like the spread shot in Contra.
Yeah, you can't
When we
get
were
away
playing,
from
though, we kind of like the laser. We found ourselves kind of
Well,
going
the
laser.
laser's good because it pretty much kills everything like on a
Very
hit, right?
powerful. Yeah.
it. Yeah, when you show up, it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah,
just
you're
like the
dead.
laser. Like, I think when we ran through Contra, I talked about the Contra arcade game. The weapon of choice is actually the lasers, not the spread gun.
Yeah, because it just basically, if you hit it, it's dead.
Yeah, if you hit anything with the full laser shot, it's over with, Johnny. It's done.
Yeah. So especially when we get to, we're not there yet, but on stage 3, is it the trash compactor level? That's where we really were kind of going after it. Or is this the level right here?
The trash compactor made me dizzy.
Yeah, it makes me dizzy too, but we were just trying to...
Oh, that's the one where you go up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
that
at the
one's-
very end of it.
Yeah, that one is dizzying.
Is that the next one?
I don't know if it's like
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm on my way to it.
Yeah, this is
maybe
the end.
because like on
Oh,
older,
this is where you fight the snake at the end of this level.
on older TVs, maybe the backgrounds don't move like as fast or something. But
I think they just chose a bad color for the background.
yeah, like it makes me want to
It's
barf.
that weird putrid green, right?
And yeah, it's this weird, and it slides up constantly, and it's kind of nauseating.
Yeah.
We've done it on his TV and on my TV, and it's just like
It's brutal.
the whole time.
Like your TV probably looks actually worse.
Yeah,
No,
I
not
have an
on
LG.
my...
It's
I didn't use it
brutal.
on my Sharp. We did it on my flat screen too.
My only TV with a
Okay.
fucking antenna for old school RF is my
Hey, this is a
LG
good time for me to say
56
that I
inch.
actually own a Sharp NES combo.
He whipped his dick out while he sang
Right
this.
there, right there. All
Yeah,
right.
that is probably one of the coolest things I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
The old Nintendo TV.
And I like to use my U-Force to play while I play it.
Thank you.
I'm just
I see.
kidding.
I never got like, for collecting and stuff. I never got into the peripherals. I decided to stay away from them. I
Yeah.
Oh,
have
they're all
Power
awful.
Glove.
They're all
Yeah,
so
they're
fucking
horrible.
terrible, Ryan.
I own a
I have
Power Glove only to wear
I almost had the
parties.
rocking panel thing.
Yes,
Like
the roll and rock.
Like yeah, it's like a Wii Fit board. and
Yes.
you're supposed to be able to move with it,
and it doesn't work. And yet you still have to hold a controller while you play it.
Didn't they make like an 8-way thing for the Genesis like that, where it's like this 8 square
Well,
thing?
if
and, like, you
Nintendo made it, of course Genesis had to copy.
gotta, right?
They had to try to catch up somehow.
Genesis is pretty far ahead.
Yeah, but the Genesis, like, by the time the Sega CD came out and the 32X and the CD 32X, that thing looked like it was on life support. It looked awful. And all of your things had to have their own power supply.
Yeah, the 32X needs its own power supply.
So you
Yeah,
shut
so
down a
does the
neighborhood
Sega
so you can
CD.
play. Yeah.
So did the
No,
32X.
Sega CD was one thing.
No, it wasn't. It was 2. I have it.
I don't remember. I sold it. You have what?
Yeah,
You have
well,
the clamshell
Well,
or the
combo
first gen?
one. Yeah, no, I have the combo one. The one that you just attach the Sega CD like assist to the side of it.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
the clamshell.
Yeah, and they both have their own power supply that they need. And then if you have the
32X has its own power
32X,
supply too.
you throw that onto the Genesis, that needs its own power supply, along with that weird.
I got a
little,
clamshell
like-
coming on the way. I scored a great eBay lot for $62 plus.
All right, here's your favorite level. See, they
Yeah,
chose a
this
really
level
this
is
is where we
horrible.
struggled.
they chose a really bad color for the stage, just because of the way it ends up moving.
It's
Yeah.
nauseating.
At warp
Yeah.
speed.
We were making some progress. We pretty much almost had the last boss, Dave
It's
and I
the last
playing,
boss.
and I was just like, I can't play again. This
Yeah.
makes me nauseous.
He was done.
When it starts moving, you're just like,
Yeah, right now. Yeah. Well, the first
No,
time I
it's no
played
big
it,
deal.
I almost got
Here
sick.
it goes. Here we go.
now, ugh.
Time for the
Like,
Dramamine. Hang on.
Yeah, it's just
Give me a
Ugh.
Percocet to get through this.
A Percocet.
I think they just chose a bad pattern to repeat, and they chose a bad color.
I need a Percocet and a middle-aged MILF to get me
Because
through this.
I think the problem with the stage is that purple dot that keeps on coming in the middle.
It's
because
nauseating. Yeah.
The whole
'Cause
thing.
it just keeps, it's like roll, and it aggravates like your like if you're on like a sea ship and it's going up and down and up.
Yeah, well, there's that,
Equilibrium.
and they're using blue in the background. Your character's blue, so
Yeah.
half. Like, I mean, like honestly, the
Terrible
first time I
choice.
played it, I lost my
Horrible.
character a couple of times. And like you guys, the people watching have to, they have to realize that the way this thing records, it doesn't record actually what I'm seeing. It records like pretty much every other frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
So this looks
yeah,
a lot
like,
cleaner than when you
it-
actually play it.
Yeah, like
So
this
everybody
looks
knows.
bad, but it looks worse when you play it.
It's much
for
worse. It's
sure.
more of like a strobe light, almost.
Yeah.
And
And when a lot of things get on
something
the
with
screen.
Waldo that when we get to that, I'm going to talk about, because the last stage in the first Waldo game looks really simple, but you got to realize that you're seeing every other frame and it's still pretty fast.
other major flaw in this game that I really, the more that we play it, the more that it's bothered me, is when you get hit, there is zero affect. So there's
Yeah, there's no hit stun.
No, it just kind of happens, and you barely know it happened.
Well,
you don't even
sometimes
blink a little.
Yeah, well, you blink, but the problem
But barely. You can't tell because the background's
But the
flickering.
problem is also, though, you blink when there's a lot of stuff going on, too.
If you get hit in this stage
Yeah.
with this thing,
Oh, you
going
have
back
no
and forth,
clue.
You have no idea
clue.
that you got hit. No idea.
Well, that and you don't even know where you're at.
Yeah, zero.
You eventually just lose. You lose yourself on the
Like
map.
Dave and I, we found it was most effective to just kind of form a perimeter
Yeah, we both formed, like, when I was in Delta Force, I remember doing the similar thing.
with Chuck Norris.
Yeah, when I was with Chuck Norris, we did the similar thing. So, you know, you just basically bunker down and everybody aims in a different direction. You just pull the trigger.
Like I'd aim left, he'd aim right, and then we'd aim our thing. So like we had this kind of 6-point gun
Yeah.
thing
Star
going
of
on.
Death, yeah.
Yeah,
But
you'd be back to back in the not gay style.
Well, yeah,
It was gay.
It was
but,
a little gay.
And then we had
Just
issues with
ass
the
to
laser.
ass.
We actually sat in the chairs that way too. I don't know if that just so we really felt like how the characters were feeling.
I put my wife in between because it's not gay if it's in a three-way.
Yes, that's what the song says anyway.
As far as I know.
No, I still think it's gay when there's two penises involved.
Well, that's your
Sure.
opinion. Kevin and I disagree.
You know, the ancient Greeks did it.
You
Yeah.
know, hey, don't get. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I mean, I'm just saying what it
He's
is.
not trying to judge. He's just saying we're
no,
gay.
I
apparently.
agree. I think
Just saying
two
what
chicks and a guy.
I'm not gonna judge your lifestyle.
I like how
Just
we
saying
got
what
on
it
this
is.
topic while we're playing a video game.
Two chicks and a guy. It's like you're just sitting in front of a Thanksgiving feast, and they just
Yeah.
threw you on the table.
Yeah.
And
The
two guys
greatest
and a
day of your
chick
life,
is
yeah.
like two dogs fighting over a half-eaten McDonald's quarter pounder.
With some random sword fighting involved.
All right, so I have survived the trash compactor. Back to this.
Yes.
So we've gotten to this point.
Nice
You didn't even
segue.
get hit once, did you? You
Well,
prick.
I don't think so.
The one
hate
thing
you.
the viewers
Oh,
will
and
not.
and the thing with your life bars, your health extends past the 8 bars that you show. That
Not when you
see.
play two-player.
Not when Kevin and I play.
They give you nothing when you play
We'd
two-player.
never. Yeah, you don't get anything. There's
Really?
no recovery.
Nothing.
No recovery
No
things.
recovery.
So they're just
Um,
like, okay, you want to cheat and use 2 players? I got an idea.
Holy shit, look at you move.
Go fuck
See,
yourself.
we got hit twice,
Yeah,
but
we
we just
just
focused it
spammed
all
the
on the
bottom
bottom and
half.
just moved.
We're like, all
forward.
right, fuck this game. We're gonna spam the
But
bottom
yeah,
half.
back to the two guys and the girl thing. Like,
I like how you got away from it. You're like, okay,
Ryan
let's-
never does that.
Yeah.
Go on.
Go ahead. We're listening.
well, no, because it's like, it's the concept of like, it doesn't matter if you're a pitcher or the catcher as long as you're playing, right?
Okay.
It doesn't matter who's doing what as long as you're all involved.
Did you not even get hit?
No.
Yeah, he plays a
Okay.
little better than we do. Yeah, here's the part where we
We died here.
died.
Oh, you died. Oh, you weren't even at the last. You weren't even close to the last boss.
There's more than this.
Look at him
Oh,
go.
yeah,
Look
this
at that
is-
shit.
this
Look
is
at
like
him
a middle
go.
boss.
Oh my
You have to
God.
fight
Look
a
at him
gigantic ship. You have
fucking
to like
go.
go up and around it.
Wow.
Yeah, you only made it like halfway through the game.
And I'd like to add to the viewers that he's doing this by himself, where Kevin and I had double the firepower.
I think he was jerking off too. He did this one-handed.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, why does Helen Keller only masturbate with one hand?
Why, Dave?
Because she used the other hand to moan. Oh. Awkward. Anyway, on to level 4.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Hey
Wait,
Ryan,
is this the
how
Lego?
many babies does it take to paint the side of a house?
Oh my gosh, why?
How many babies does it take to paint the side of a house?
It depends on how hard you throw them.
Exactly. Or how thin you slice.
Oh, wait.
How thin you slice them.
Oh, wait, just for the single-digit amount of people that are watching.
All 3 of you, we hope you're not.
You think that
offended by
many?
this.
No,
Single.
was my dead baby joke?
Oh, here we go. Let's
on
get
the
this
first-
going.
Was it on the first version of this that we actually scrapped?
Feasible. I don't remember. I was really drunk.
Okay,
Kevin doesn't
here's
remember
my
any
dead
of
baby
that.
joke.
All right, go ahead.
It's pretty good.
All right.
All right, what's better than 20 dead babies in a dumpster?
I
One
know
dead
this.
baby and 20 dumpsters.
One dead baby in 20 dumpsters.
Wow, nice job,
Kevin got
Kevin.
Variation. What's worse than
I know this one.
10 dead babies nailed to a tree?
Oh, I don't know this one. I changed my mind.
One dead baby nailed to
Fact,
10
from
trees.
Oh, okay.
It's a variation.
Okay. Hey, no, I'm not gonna.
What's the difference between a sack of dead babies and a Porsche?
I don't have a Porsche in my garage.
And there's like
Yeah,
a
see-
million different things you can do with that one.
Yeah.
Wow, we really took this kind of dark.
All right, so
Back to this game
this
called
reminds me,
S.C.A.T.
like this ship actually reminds me of the Battletoad first Double Dragon ship. I don't know why, but it
We didn't
Yeah.
do shit with that game. We played it and we're
No,
terrible.
It looks
well, we
nothing
played
like
it
it.
on fucking Genesis. We played the NES. It'd be terrific.
the NES version. I have it, but I haven't played it.
It's great.
I did get
Well,
Double
'cause
Dragon.
I was working on a no death of Battletoads.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah,
It
enjoy
didn't.
that.
It didn't quite work out the way.
Yeah, I don't
wanted
know
it
why
to.
that would have happened.
I got Double Dragon 3
Oh,
on
maybe 'cause-
Genesis, and it's pretty much one of the worst games ever made.
Yeah.
Double Dragon 3 on the Nintendo is the worst game ever made. Well,
I
no,
think
You
the
haven't
Sega
played
one's
Double
worse.
Have you played it on Genesis? 'Cause
It
then-
is unplayable.
Yeah,
It is
basically the bad guys always get a free punch on you,
Dude,
no matter
you
what
hit
you
the
do.
button and like nothing happens, and they made it really weird, and it's just
And then they just bend you over.
In the Genesis version, can you switch between like the characters and stuff when you save
Nope.
them?
no.
Nope, it's like Double Dragon 2, except it's unplayable for NES.
Well, two's even a little. It's a little
Oh,
weird with like the
two's
spin kick
wonky.
and the uppercut and
Dude,
stuff.
I would just like to say that I have made it to the Gears part of Double Dragon 2. For anybody who knows anything about that game, that's the best I've gotten. That was just
Oh
recently.
really? Oh, you can't get past the. Is it the jump that's messing you up?
Yeah.
The top right gear. Dude, it's the
Yeah.
first time we did it. I was wasted when I did it, though.
We were drinking all night.
Yes. And my partner was Kevin's wife, Dana. So I was pretty much on my own.
She did fine.
She did good. Except when she would jumped off the submarine without.
I was tired from cooking the
Ooh, from the peanut gallery.
You
Oh.
deserve that.
Yeah,
Just
that
so you
hurt.
know.
That hurt us.
All right. So this is the next level boss.
Oh.
That's
this
a
point,
boss?
You guys haven't seen it, so.
No,
No, I've never
yeah,
seen it.
ouch, Ouch,
Because
Ryan,
we
ouch.
stink.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's
so,
the same as the prior thing. You're just kind of dodging shit.
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah,
of the
but
concept of the whole
and
game.
And then you have to maneuver the little orb things around you because the little ships come from the top. So you have to just protect yourself.
You're talking about the heat-seeking missile type things?
Yeah.
Yep. I
Yeah,
hate
like,
those things.
that's like
Right
those,
there,
those little guys,
things.
yeah. And then here's another boss coming up, and this one's really simple. You have to just concentrate on one area at a time, and it doesn't take very long.
Also, for the people watching, obviously they're only going to see the wave gun. Tell them about the other guns you get in this game if you actually
The
pick
useless
them up.
bomb. Do you know what S does?
You get a laser.
The laser we talked about, but you get the standard gun, which you see for 3 seconds in this demo. But the other one you get is like the grenade launcher type thing.
The bee.
The bee.
It shoots the sticky grenades around.
Yeah, and so it
Um,
hits, and then it has
yeah.
like this energy thing that stays there.
It's a pretty satisfying explosion.
Yeah, but if you're against a mob of enemies, it's like worthless.
Yeah. Actually, I was watching The Thing the other day, like the old 1982 movie,
Oh yeah,
and
Kurt Russell, right?
Who the hell's in it? Kurt Russell's in that one.
Yep.
And he
Abe
kills the
Vigoda, I
alien
think,
in
also
the most
is
badass
actually
way
plays
possible.
the thing.
In the most badass way possible.
I think
Yeah, he sets him on fire, and then he throws a stick of dynamite at him.
that is pretty badass.
That's
Doesn't
ridiculous.
doesn't Abe Vigoda
That's
play
kinda
the thing?
overkill.
I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken.
Who?
Abe Vigoda. I think he plays the thing.
Abe Vigoda.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Wow.
sure.
Wow.
Cue crickets.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that-
anybody watching
I
this
wish
video
we had
knows
the
who
car
Abe
crash
Vigoda is.
because that was not a very good one.
Hey, the Beastie Boys rap about him, so there you go.
Dun 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 dun. Boom boom.
Yep.
Kevin, do you have the ability to create like a soundboard? And
I
then
could do.
just
I could.
hit. Oh, okay, because I'm gonna send you some files that you need to just have for these bombs.
I need a.
Oh, come on, really? You're inventing.
Like,
we
I-
gotta get soundboards for when I
Ideally,
say
I want like an
something.
iPad
Lovely.
app so I can plug the iPad into one channel on the board and like hit thing. I sort of had that going, but I had to record them myself off the iPad. That's like when we were doing Chris Gold live, and he called that Brinker was going to be the game of the year, And so
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
the
yeah,
dial
the
tone
telephone.
bit. I did a dial tone bit. Like he's like, Brinker released with a resounding thud, and everybody hated it. And I'm like, so we're here at Nerf Gamer Live at the Brinker Game of the Year phone reception.
Headquarters.
Grrr.
The one what?
So man,
There's one other power up we didn't talk about. It's the S. What is that?
the S is for speed, I think.
But it
makes you
doesn't seem
faster.
like it makes anything faster.
Look at that. I got 12 lives left.
I hate you.
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, 12 lives is like an
It's so
energy
hard.
bar thing. You don't
Yeah.
actually like die.
It's not
when you get
lives.
hit.
You have 12 hits. It's
Yeah.
like Contra,
And you just
but they
keep-
give you a life bar.
And you get to keep the
Yeah.
weapons.
Well, this is my favorite level. That you can't kill the laser guns.
So you gotta go
have
around
to,
like obstacles.
You have to go around them, yeah, and like they get more obviously they get more intricate as you go through the stage.
The only thing I have to complain about this game is that the orbs can't be upgraded. Like I wish you could do something more, like get more of them,
Oh, like yeah, like a
or
shmup.
or have it like
Like
do
a-
something.
Yeah, I'm working on a game right now that is just I'm about to just break the cart in half. I don't know what else to do.
What game?
It's a game called Galactic Crusaders. Another one of those Color Dreams games.
Oh, so I don't know it because it's unlicensed. Unfortunate.
Yeah, you and your pretentious license. Ugh.
Hipster.
Wow, a hipster. I do not have a hipster job, by the way.
I was
Dana
collecting
coming in with
licensed
the-
games before it
Dana
was
coming
cool.
in with the gem.
Yeah, yeah. Dana
Don't worry,
busting
Dana.
him
I heard it. And I
from
like
the fucking peanut gallery over there.
And my brat cat. Our cats have not shut up all day.
Oh, we should talk about, speaking of hipster,
Go on.
how about that lovely bar we went to where the DJ was playing records and he actually was like flipping them over one to the other, you know, like smooth transitions, so he was actually DJing that way. But every single song you've never heard of,
At all.
and yeah,
At Loving Touch.
at Loving Touch. Yeah,
You've probably never heard
you've
of it.
probably never heard of it. Oh yeah, this song features a dog
Was it-
whistle. It's kind of advanced for you. You've probably never heard of it.
Hey, Ryan. How many hipsters does it take to change a light bulb?
How many hipsters does it take to change a light bulb?
Oh, you don't know?
Oh, Ryan's not a hipster.
What?
You're just not cool, Ryan. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You gotta go, oh, you don't know?
Oh, you don't know? We're talking down to you for not knowing.
You've probably never heard of it.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't understand it.
You wouldn't understand.
It's just a little too. It's just a little out of your reach. It's okay.
It's all right.
Not many people do get it.
Oh, what was? I saw some comic, and it was like a comic, like a panel thing, not a comedian. It was a picture of a guy, like a hipster dude at a computer. And it was like, oh, I'm signing into my MySpace account. And the guy behind him was like, oh man, I haven't used my MySpace in years. What are you still on there for? He's like, oh, I just started mine. It's great. You probably don't know about it.
That's awesome. You've probably never heard of it.
No, but the only song this fucking DJ played that I knew, and I'm kind of embarrassed I knew it. It's only because I went to school. Was "The Impossible Dream" from fucking Don Quixote, Man of La Manchas. That's the only song he played that I knew. How ridiculous!
It was pretty hilarious.
It was rough.
Oh, those hipsters.
Yeah, and you had the guys with the what was it? Like flannel shirts and I don't know. They look like hipsters.
I still know a ton of hipsters though, and like they still think certain games are rare because you know Nintendo is
Oh,
so
Contra, super rare.
Nintendo is so
Mario
bougie.
3, Mario 3, very
Mario 3
rare.
is pretty rare.
Yeah, that's like a
Yeah,
sure it is,
$25
bro.
game. It's like the most
Yeah.
fucking mass-produced game ever made.
Yeah, Mario 3,
Contra.
Contra, and Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah, huge.
Super rare,
Super
bro.
rare
Yeah,
games.
yeah. Nobody bought that game when it came out.
Yeah, only maybe super popular is a better word to use. But you wouldn't understand it.
Dude, I've been getting Sega Genesis games off eBay, and a lot of listings have Lion
Rare.
King, Aladdin, Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam,
Because
super
that's what
rare.
everybody played.
Really, the games that everybody had.
Kevin, tell him about
Super
the
rare.
greatest game that I bought you for Genesis, sealed.
He got me a sealed copy of Lion King.
I know it's
pretty
magical.
cool.
It's
Yeah,
magical.
I was kind of embarrassed for myself. I was playing Lion King, and I got stuck on the second level where the stupid monkeys toss you around.
Haven't
And
played it.
I ended up in like an endless loop. I couldn't figure out how to get out of it.
I gotta play that
Meanwhile,
game.
some 5-year-old has crushed the game.
Well,
Through sheer
I beat the
tyranny
game
of
and
will.
I beat the game back in like the 90s. I was playing it and I was just getting more mad at myself.
So, by the way, you're using the bomb thing right
Yeah,
now.
there it is. The thing we thought. Oh, here comes the wave. He's got it.
Yeah.
All right, you got to see
I
the
went
the
back.
bomb for 3 seconds, everybody. All 2 of you.
What I said earlier, the wave gun is like the spread shot in the Contra.
You got to use it.
should probably use it.
I don't know. Laz is pretty good. I liked it. Like,
Yeah, I didn't like it because of its small it's just like a small line. I didn't like it.
wow.
Are those circular things attack something, or is that something?
Yeah, they do like a lot of damage. They don't do normal enemy damage. I think now I'm invincible. Oh no, never mind. I forgot what the R was.
No, recovery gives you hit points. back,
Oh, okay.
which we don't
I
know
got a
because
pretty
we
solid-
do the 2-player.
I got a pretty solid power up. You've probably never heard of it.
Yeah. It's called the R. It's for retro.
Yes. I think I'm actually at the end. This is the final boss.
I got
Oh, okay. Well,
Super Mario Brothers 2. It's really rare.
in 3 years,
Probably
Kevin and I
never-
might, if with enough practice, we might know what this looks like for
One day.
ourselves.
One day.
One day,
Well,
both
well,
of us.
When you see how to beat the final boss, you're probably going to be upset.
You
Probably.
probably would. You probably wouldn't understand it.
Probably never heard of it.
Probably never heard of it. I'm kind of advanced. I listen to dog whistles. My favorite instrument's the theremin, by the way, if anybody wants to know.
Theremin.
My favorite. By far. Yeah, it's a little advanced. I understand if you don't get it. I get that a lot.
That's the thing where you wave the wands around?
Yeah.
No, it's
Well, in
just
the
your
air.
your hand towards it.
And
or
it takes
for-
the magnetic field of your hand
Yeah,
and makes
it's
it
pretty
like
magical. Yeah.
So it's
That was the last boss?
Wow, pwned.
Yes. So it's basically like it's like you're playing a bunch of wine glasses filled with water, but you're not touching anything.
Okay, yeah. It's kind of like that.
From SCAT 1 to Command Central, please take care of the rest.
And
Oh, yeah, and then this guy, he goes on vacation. He's telling the president to go.
We have
go
confirmed
kick-
the explosion. Please return to the base immediately. The president is throwing a parade in your
See,
honor.
I'm wondering if this is like
You and your
Futurama,
orbs
where
are
it's the
welcome to
president
show
of
up.
Earth, or if it's just the president of the United States.
I wonder.
don't know.
I wonder if the orbs are always around him, like everywhere he goes.
It's President
and
Obama.
he can't control them. They just shoot
yeah,
whatever's
they're
around.
always like, yeah, he's like, they're like cash or credit, and all of a sudden, then like fucking evaporates the person at the register. Sorry
Alright, so- and
about that.
This scene looks like Frankenstein, Kevin, where he's carrying the girl into the.
The sunset.
Agreed.
How about let's go TV style and say Incredible Hulk? Okay, the music is the
Yeah, but
the
doesn't the Incredible
walks
Hulk
alone.
walk down like a street or something?
Dun, dun,
I don't know.
dun,
I'm not that old, but
dun.
I do remember that he
Dun,
walks.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
So yeah, this game wasn't very bad.
Wow.
No, it's actually
we
a really
enjoy
fun
it.
game.
It's just freaking
The
hard.
play
at that
is
one
very
part.
responsive.
Yep.
It's not the easiest
but
game.
Dave,
to
like,
play.
I don't think you understand what kind of like just absolute garbage that they've seen me play through already. Like this game is.
Oh,
really
I've
good compared
watched.
to what
I've
already
watched.
played.
He's
No, I've
probably
watched.
never heard of it. It's called
Yeah.
World Minus One.
Yeah, yeah. What is that? A website that I can go to?
I think the most hits we've ever gotten on one video is
Well,
like
yeah, it's a
14.
.net because you probably don't know about the .net.
Oh wow.
You've
I only
probably
know
never
.com
heard of
because
it.
I'm kind of mainstream.
Yeah, you're a little mainstream, so
oh,
you probably never heard of it.
awkward.
So it just reboots. That's a quick credits.
Well, that
Bro.
was
Well, for such a good game, it seems like like they didn't. Oh, there's my score.
5 seconds. World-1.net. Adventures on Channel 3. Kevin, Ryan, Dave. Bye.
take it easy.
Bye.
If I can find the fucking mouse cursor. Oh my god.